All right, a quick disclaimer. This collection of Google Ads guides is content that I produced from 2018 to 2021. Some of it you can still apply. Some of it is slightly outdated due to interface changes in Google Ads and Google Analytics, and some of it is an archive of how Google Ads worked previously. The first several dozen videos will be released for free on YouTube. The rest you can get instant access to, including the scripts, keyword lists, and files using the link in the description. I'm working on sharing all of my knowledge with you on advanced Google Ads marketing after being in this game for over 12 years. So if you like this content, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Leonidas here, and let's begin. All right, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be creating a commercial for YouTube. We will be using PowerPoint to create a basic video for advertising on YouTube. Now, this video will not be the super professional video that you should probably make in the long term once you start making a lot of money with your advertising campaigns, but this is something that you could do literally from your laptop all by yourself. So let's go ahead and watch the video that we're going to be making today using PowerPoint. All right, welcome back. And here is the PowerPoint that we are going to create. So this is the PowerPoint interface. What you'll see is that I have several slides on the side here, 5 slides that look very similar with the logo at the top, the header, and the image and the call button. So the only interchangeable things are going to be the heading and the images. Now, there are 5 images here that I've pre-downloaded. I'm going to attach the images as well as the PowerPoint file with this tutorial. So you can go ahead and download that as well if you want to just test creating your own PowerPoint presentation. And then at the very end here, you can see that the slide is very, very similar to the first one. And then once you go through them, and there's a transition and it's very automated, including the music. So there's a little music button at the top here, which we will download shortly. So first things first, let's go ahead and create a new PowerPoint presentation. All right, so now what we have to do is we go into design and you can select one of these slides from the side here under design. In this case, we can keep this one and the colors, essentially whatever we want. So we'll keep a nice blue color. Then what we need to do is we need to add a title. So we'll go ahead and create our title. Need a home. Go back to home. Make this just a little bit smaller. Drag this up. Select all that, center it, drag this up. And you can see that there's actually additional help that will allow us to align the boxes in the middle as much as we want. So there we go. There's these little very faint lines. And we'll do a space, enlarge this just a little bit, and make this just a little bit bigger. Select all this and make it red. Now at the top here, what you saw was a logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert an image. And I'm going to select my logo. There we go. We'll put this at the top.
Make it much smaller than what we need. And then we're going to insert some text. I'm going to change the font to something else. And we're going to insert a shape. We're going to send this to the back. We're going to make it white. We're going to make this black. We're going to make this white. And we're going to shrink this just a little bit. All right. Now, if you want to change the design, you simply go back up to design and you can change it to one of these again. So I believe what we actually used, we used this style and it was black. So there we go. That's what we actually used. So we'll move down now, move this down, and we need a call button, or rather a, see if we can center this a little bit more. There we go. Let's select all this, make it more bold. So I did a Control B, and then we'll add a call, some call text. So we'll do call 884567856. Now, go back into format. Simply do that. Expand it. We'll center the text. We'll make it much bigger. Let's do 60. Let's actually lower that. Let's lower it to 54. Select all this. Make it red. Lower it. And then under here, you can do your Toronto contractor. Or in this case, we can just do your nationwide contractor hotline. All right, so this part looks like it's a little bit hard to see, so we'll simply add another box in this case. Or rather, instead of adding another box, we will simply take this text, remove it, shift this back up, we'll add another text box, paste that in, center it, and make it bigger. All right, so now we can put this wherever we want. And it looks like this font doesn't work very well with italics, so we'll remove the italics, or we can simply change the font. So one font I like to use is this Bookerly font. It's from it's an Amazon font for reading on your Kindle. It's not important, you can use any font you want. So next up, we want to create additional slides. So we'll simply right-click on here and select New Slide. Now we don't have to do all this stuff, so we'll just select all this. You can just do a box and delete. And what we want is we want to copy this and then hit Control and that, and we do Control C and Control V. So now our slide is already pre-filled. We can simply adjust some of these to increase the amount of space. So we'll lower this here. And move this a little bit higher. Now what we'll do is we'll add another heading. So bathroom and kitchen remodeling. We will center this, put this in the middle. All right, looks like it's not in the middle yet. There we go. I'm going to insert, and we will go into pictures. Select our first image. We will shrink this. Center it. Expand it just a little bit. And we'll do a metal frame. So there's a few options you can select here. They all look really cool. But in this case, we'll just stick to metal frame. We'll expand this up to make it a little bit bigger. And that's our first slide, so bathroom and kitchen remodeling. Now what we want is we want to simply do the exact same thing several times. So we'll right-click on here, we'll duplicate slide, and now we have two similar slides. In this slide, we will right-click on here, change picture from a file, renovation 2. We'll do complete exterior and interior renovations. Make this a little bit smaller. And that's good to go. So you simply have to do that 5 more times, or rather, in this case, we have 1, 2, 3 more times. So I'm gonna skip ahead and post the other slides from the previous one. All right, so once we have our 5 image slides set up, we just need a last exit slide. So we'll go back to our first slide. We'll right click, duplicate, drag it down to the very end, and we'll start modifying it to include our website at the bottom as well. So we'll just shift this up a little bit more. We're going to shift this up as well. We're going to insert our website, or visit p23ads.com/renovation. Center it, make it a little bit bigger. In this case, we're going to select this, change the font coloring. We're going to insert another box. Actually, instead of inserting another box, we will just do a quick one here. There we go. All right, so now that our slides are done, we need to add transitions to make it look all fancy when it's transitioning between slides. So you simply go here, you do Control A to select all of the slides. You go into transitions. We can go into any one of these. In this case, in the previous video, I selected blinds, but a lot of these effects are really cool to try. So we'll select blinds, and the duration, make sure you set it to something no more than 1.5 seconds, because we don't want a long transition. And the transitions will be after, so it's not going to be on mouse click, it will be after 4 seconds. But in this case, because you're making a commercial, we'll make it about 6 seconds. I think 6 seconds a slide is pretty good. So let's go ahead and preview. All right. Go to the very first slide and we will insert audio. So for audio, you simply have to go to the YouTube audio library, and here you can download free music. In this case, what I did is I selected the mood, all moods. So I selected the mood and I set it to bright. So like a bright, cheery mood. And I selected the 8-year anniversary. That's the song that was playing in the background of our video. But obviously you can select any song you like. For criminal defense, for example, I ran something a little bit more dramatic, but in this case, we'll do something light and airy. So we'll go back to our slides. We'll select under Insert, Audio on my PC, then simply find the file and insert it. We'll do play in the background. And one other thing, make sure you trim the audio because it doesn't start right away. For this particular song, so we will start it after 1 second. Select OK. And then we'll go back to our slideshow. And then we'll play it from the beginning. Make sure everything's good to go. All right, so everything looks like it's going to work out pretty well. Now we'll go into File, and we will select Export. We will create a video. Seconds spent on each slide will be 6. And simply select Create a Video. Now it should start rendering the video. It should take no more than maybe a minute, 2 minutes, just depending on the speed of your computer. So now what we want to do is we want to go to our YouTube page. Now I won't go into any detail as far as making the YouTube page itself. That's something that you can look into other tutorials for. But once you create your YouTube account, you'll simply go to Upload. And we'll select it as Unlisted. And go ahead and start uploading your video. Now what we want is we want a title tag. So we'll do Ovations, call 888 56 78 7856 now. Bathroom remodeling. All right, we'll do home renovation. And in this case, Toronto. Home renovation. Toronto. Bathroom remodeling, Toronto. So you get the point. Simply post various keyword thumbnails that might be relevant to your particular video. And for the video thumbnail, now if this thumbnail is not generated automatically for you, so you can see that We already have the primary slide where it shows the phone number. It shows exactly what we need. Need a home renovations quote now. It displays that, but if our video does not generate this automatically, we simply have to go back to our PowerPoint presentation, and we'll go to our very first slide, and we'll simply go to File, Save a Copy. We'll select it as an image, Home Renovations 2, to YouTube Splash. So a splash page is basically the banner image, thumbnail image. And I actually forgot, it doesn't show us the option to upload our own thumbnail image just yet. But for a playlist, we'll simply do Home Renovations, create new. We'll do it as unlisted. Now, if you're running a business, a local business, this should obviously be listed as public. And for the playlist, looks like that didn't create it either. Home. There we go. Create. Oh, looks like it's already been created. It just wasn't listed. So we'll hit done. And we'll go to YouTube Studio. And we'll go to videos. Let's go ahead and click on the video. And we'll do now for this link, anytime you link something in YouTube, you need the HTTPS or the HTTP link. So this always needs to be in front if you decide to put in a link. Or visit us at. All right, so that's good to go. We'll hit save. We'll go to thumbnail, and still it doesn't allow us to change the thumbnail. So I presume this is because this is a tutorial account that I'm using. And to view the video, go back. And to view the video, there's this little icon right here. And there we go. That is our video. All right. So this video is going to be specifically used for our advertising purposes. Now, once again, this video is a very basic video, but it allows you to make the video straight from your laptop within a span of maybe 10 or 20 minutes and then upload it to YouTube, and then you already have a video created. Obviously, if you're running a local business, medium-sized business, or you want to make the big affiliate dollars, you want to create a professional made video, or even go on certain services that allow you to give you professional clips that you can put together into a professional video and then simply stick your phone number on them. But in this case, this video will allow us to start learning the YouTube advertising platform as of the next video. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you in the next video where we start advertising our video. Salut.